Hey everybody, it's just a super quick video about this very small and tight expansion of a few cards called the Thieves of Naqala that goes with the 5 Tribes set. And basically all that's in here is a very simple rule book that explains all these cards and how you set them up, which is not very many. So this will come with 1 Dejenne, and you will mix this in with the Dejennes. It's worth 9 victory points. And what this does is, if you have this Dejenne, it protects you from all of these thieves, and we're going to go over each one. So that would just be shuffled into the Dejenne deck if you're playing with this expansion. This expansion here is a thief that will affect if you're playing with this expansion, which I will cover in a later video called the Artisans of Naqala, which is really awesome because it can add like precious and magic items to it and new tiles. It's just really a sweet thing. But we're covering this expansion right now. So anyway, all of these have kind of the same theme to it, where everybody will discard something, but you only play with this one if you are playing with that expansion. So let's go ahead and look at this one first here. Okay, so we got this guy Hussein, Insane Hussein. So basically what happens in this one is you'll see the X's of the two things. Everybody will discard one of their market card, 2 of their market cards. If they only have one, they will discard 1, but everybody discards up to 2 if they have it. Well, 2 if they have it. And what happens is, if you're the one that played this thief, after you use your ability, you won't be able to use it again, but you get to choose any 2 cards out of all those discard cards, and those other cards are still discard. So that's pretty sweet ability. So this is definitely a take that kind of a set. This ability with this guy here, let's take a look at this Dejenne. He's pretty cool looking. Zizad. Basically everybody discards a Vizier, and you get to take a Vizier from one of those. So not that they're different, but basically everybody loses a Vizier and you get to take a Vizier out of that set. So that can push you up on the point track, which is pretty mean, especially in a multiplayer game. And this is Uf Aj, however you say that. All these thieves are worth 6 victory points, by the way. This guy makes everybody discard a Dejenne card, and then you get to take one of those. How awesome is that? Okay, and this one here makes every player basically discard a camel off a tile that they control. So they're going to lose control of it, and you get to place your camel on one of the discarded tiles. So that immediately hurts any other players that have those, and you get to claim it. So what a nice swing around player. But that's what thieves do. They are bad. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Okay, I am. Modjar. Okay, that's terrible. All right. So this thief here affects the everybody will discard either a palm tree or an oasis, and then you'll get to place a palm tree or an oasis, which is pretty sweet. So that is a cool ability. The last one from this set is Modjar, and he basically makes everybody discard, if you're playing, again, with that set that has the precious items and magic items, everybody has to discard at least one of those precious items or magic item, and then you get to choose one of the discarded items and keep it. And that is as simple as the set. Basically, the Dejennes are shuffled on their deck, and then you'll shuffle these and put one up, and anytime somebody would buy Dejenne instead, they could pay their price of 2 elders, or an elder and a fakir, and purchase this thief instead. And you get to hold on to this until you decide to use its ability, and you can just flip it over. It'll still score points for you at the end, the 6 points, but then, pretty cool, right? All right, thanks for watching this mini expansion of the Thieves of Naqala, and for 5 Tribes. And until next time, keep the dice rolling.